Good morning. It's 9 o'clock. Rebirth yoga level 2. So I'm going to challenge you today, push you out of your comfort zone, which is what we want, because if we're comfortable, we never grow. And today you don't have to use props, but you can use a block, a pillow, or a folded up blanket if you have that somewhat available, something you want to use as a prop. Similar to those things, you could also use a strap or a belt. If you don't have a strap, a belt works nicely. So we're going to start on our backs today, actually. Try not to fall asleep. Starting on your back, we're going to do a little mini shavasana here. So basically, you'll lay face up, palms facing up, just like you would at the end of class. And go ahead and close your eyes and start to focus on your breath. So as you relax on the ground and start to breathe, and just get yourself centered, kind of calm down from the other class or just from any cares or worries that may be going through your mind. Just simply focus on your breath. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to meditate, to do a meditation. If you have thoughts come in or not, it's perfectly fine. People think meditation has to be perfectly silent and clear mind for an hour, and that's not the case. You can do it for a few minutes, and it's okay if your thoughts go in and out. Just go with it. Go with the flow. And as you start to center yourself here, go ahead and breathe into your nose for 4 seconds. Hold the breath for 4 seconds. And then exhale slowly through your nose. It could also be for 4 seconds or longer. And then just continue this pattern. You can continue with a 4-4-4, or you can double your exhaling breath to 8 if you choose. Making your exhaling breath longer helps you relax a little deeper. Helps get you into your parasympathetic nervous system. Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. So today our theme is to live in a beautiful state no matter what. Living in a beautiful state is what life is all about. No matter what's going on around you, you choose how to be. The state that you're in is your choice. We have the ability to choose how we feel regardless of the circumstances around us. So just think about what kind of state you're in, what kind of state you want to be in every day. And suffering is an illusion caused by our minds. When we suffer, we can choose to let go of that suffering, to look beyond ourselves, to help others. because suffering is actually a selfish choice. It's all about you. When you obsess about something, when you worry, when you stress, you only cause suffering for yourself. So get out of yourself, have faith, be of service, and all your suffering states of fear or depression or anxiety will disappear. Say to yourself, life is too short. I will not tolerate fear, suffering, being petty. I'll find beauty, love, and gratitude no matter what, because I choose it. Life can be completely unjust. I mean, look what's happening now around the world. But it doesn't matter, because when you still stay in a beautiful state, have faith, trust, and courage, you make the decision to live in this beautiful state every single day, no matter what. And this is the choice to being our best self. And this best self will continue on and perpetuate throughout the world. When you're in your beautiful state, your best self, it helps others to also be in their best state and be their best selves, continuing on each and every day in this beautiful state. So make that your intention for today, that you're going to live in a beautiful state and be your best self each and every day, no matter what's happening around you, no matter what chaos is going on. You're choosing. That's the only thing you have power over and control over, is the state of mind you're in. So as you feel your body, feel the strength and power coming from knowing that you are making the choice to be in this beautiful state and be your best self each and every day. Feel this peace wash over you, this gratitude, this love, this compassion for others. And as you take a deep breath in, lengthen your arms in the opposite direction of your feet overhead, stretching and lengthening. And I'm going to try my best to mirror you today. So bring your right foot to the lower right-hand corner of your mat. Cross your left ankle on top. And then reach your arms up and over, grabbing opposite elbows to the upper right-hand corner of your mat. Drop your left shoulder to the ground, creating a banana shape with your body. Feel the left side of your body lengthen and stretch, and breathe. And inhale, come back to center. Release your feet. Bring your left leg to the lower left-hand corner of your mat. Cross your right ankle on top. Bringing arms up and over to the upper left-hand corner of your mat. Grab opposite elbows and stretch your entire right side body. If your shoulder back lifted off the ground, just press your right shoulder blade down into the floor. And then release, coming back to center. And then bend your knees. Place your feet on the ground, feet hip width apart, knees aligned with hips and ankles. And from here, arms come out to the side like airplane wings. Just drop your knees side to side, keeping the knees staggered as you drop side to side, warming up your spine, getting into the twisting motion here. Then I'll show you from the side view so you can see a little better. Coming back to center, extending one leg, straightening the opposite, and reaching towards your opposite hand. And switch. So arms are out like airplane wings. Legs are straightening a little bit. Crossing side to side. It's okay if your knee doesn't fully straighten or still just warming up here. Just warming up the spine. And then coming back to center, back into your feet planted, come up into bridge. Reach for your heels. Maybe you can even touch your heels. Press the back of your head into the ground, lengthen your neck. And then take your hands underneath your low back sacrum area by your hips and press up, holding and supporting your hips with your hands, keeping that nice big back extension that's supported. Feel the stretch in your back and release your hands, but keep hips high. Interlace the fingers. Press pinkies to the ground. Straighten elbows. Hips higher. Push through the feet for bridge. Last breath, lift. And slowly lower down. Hug knees into chest. Rock side to side. And then start to grab the backs of your legs and roll forward and back on your spine, just rocking forward and back, and come all the way up into a seated position here. Plant your hands on the ground, step back and into your plank position. Drop to the knees, roll the elbow creases forward. Exhale to the ground. Inhale for cobra with elbows bent. Roll shoulders away from ears, lengthen spine, lift chest. Exhale, push back to child's pose, forehead to the ground, and breathe. So breathing slow, deep breaths here in your child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. Your ujjayi breathing is what we'll do for the entire class, making a sound with constriction of the back of the throat as the breath passes by on both inhale and exhaling breath. And of course, if you ever need to come to child's pose, you can, but try not to. As you inhale, come up, shift back to your downward facing dog, pedal out your feet, bend and straighten one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel into the ground. And then push all your weight back into the heels. Lengthen through the spine. Arms and legs are extended. Pushing into the fingers. Take pressure out of your wrists. And then slowly walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Hang heavy here. Grab opposite elbows and shifting forward and back. Shifting side to side. Releasing and relaxing arms as you roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Here's all crazy with this thing on it. So here we are at the top of your mat. You can keep feet hip width apart or bring feet together. So from here, we're going to do all 3 sun salutations and 2 moon salutations. We're going to go through 5 different salutations this morning. Woo! Get some balance in and bring out the sun. So first, our sun salutation A. Again, you could keep feet hip width or bring feet all the way together. Traditionally, big toes touch ankles and knees. Inhale, reaching arms up. Exhale, you can swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, flatten back, bend knees, plant palms, step walk, or try a jump back if you're ready. Go through your yoga flow. Maybe you're ready to hover hold and go into upward dog. Maybe you're just doing cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths. So breathe with your ujjayi breath with sound. Breathing so loud with that vibration in the back of your throat that even the other Zoom people can hear you. Even though we're all muted, just breathe. Bottom of last exhale, look between hands, bend your knees, step walk, or jump if you're ready to the top of the mat. Lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold your body in half. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, arms up and arching back. And exhale, hands to chest. Sun salutation B. Inhale, chair, look up at thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look out halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend knees, jump back, go through yoga flow. And in down dog. On your same exhale of down dog, you step, oh, I'm gonna mirror you, sorry. Step your right foot forward, ground the back heel. Inhale, arms come up, warrior one. Exhale, come down and through. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. At the same exhale, you step left foot forward, ground right heel 45. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, come down and through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe for 5 breaths here in your down dog. I'm going to try to fix my microphone. All right. At the bottom of your next exhale, look between your hands. Step walker, jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Look at thumbs. Exhale, hands to chest or by sides. Sun salutation C. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back. Inhale, lift chest, lengthen spine. And hold breath in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide through cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee. Inhale, lengthen chest, hands stay on the ground. Exhale, step together, forward fold. Press palms, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back. Low lunge. Inhale, look up. Hold breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward. Drop knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Press palms. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Flowy moon salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, lift arms up this time. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sit up on heels. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Press palms. Exhale to chest. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Exhale, come down, flowing through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, drop back knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot. Step together, forward fold, press palms. Inhale, lengthen, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, slide through cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, sit up, circle arms overhead. Exhale to chest. Inhale, circling. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop back knee. Inhale, arms up, lift chest. Exhale, frame foot, step together, forward fold, press palms, lengthen. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. And now turning to the side mat, traditional Chandra Namaskar, moon salutation. This microphone's making my hair so crazy. Okay, don't pay attention to my hair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arching over to the right in a standing crescent moon. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, step out. Drop into your low goddess squat, elbows bending. Inhale, extending arms. So if I'm mirroring you, you're going to pivot your left toes to the end of the mat, right toes pivot in. Inhale, hinge forward towards your left side. Exhale, tilt, triangle pose, look up at hand. So you can press on shin. Maybe you can reach to the floor. Maybe peace finger your big toe and lift up, or use a block. Lengthen right bicep over ear and fold over your left leg. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold, forehead to knee for your pyramid pose. Drop the back knee, so lift the back heel. Inhale, look up, lunge on the left side. Lift back knee, pivot into left side skandasana. It's okay if your hands are on the ground and your hips lift or your heel lifts. Just protect your knee, so you're making sure your knee is having no pain. It's over your ankle or shifted in with the hips. You can use hands on the ground to come to center. Walk your feet closer. Coming into garland, lift the chest, drop the hips, and then shifting over to the right, extend left leg. Skandasana here, lifting chest, frame foot, shifting over, drop left knee. Inhale, chest up, low lunge. Exhale as you step up and straighten both legs into your pyramid pose. You can inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Keep right hand on the ground or on shin as you float left arm to the sky for triangle pose. Look up at left hand. Inhale, coming up to center, pivot toes forward. Exhale, dropping into your bent knee and elbow goddess squat. Step to the other side of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, crescent moon to the left. Roll open left, or to the right, sorry. Roll open left shoulder. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to chest. I gotta keep remembering I'm mirroring you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the right, same place we just went. And inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, stepping out, low goddess squat. Inhale, extending arms, 5-point star. Pivot right toes, so opposite. Left toes are 45 degrees. Inhale, hinge right arm. Exhale, tilt triangle. Look up at left hand. Lengthen bicep over ear. Exhale, fold over your pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Look out. Exhale, fold. Deeper. Bend into back knee and front. Drop left knee. Inhale, chest up. Exhale as you pivot over to your skandasana. Now, some variations completely skip malasana. If you want to skip garland pose, you can just shift over. We kind of did this in the HIIT class Wednesday. Shift over to the other side, skandasana, staying low, and then frame foot. Drop back knee, inhale, chest up, low lunge. Exhale, step up, straighten both legs, pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold forehead to knee. Keep left hand on the ground or on your shin, reaching right arm to the sky, triangle pose. Look up at right hand. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, pivot toes slightly out. So you're coming down into your goddess squat. Toes are slightly 45 degrees outward, so you protect your knees over your ankles. Step 2, top of mat, hands come together and arching to the left. Roll open right shoulder, crescent moon with your body. Inhale, arching up and back. Exhale, hands to chest. Turning back to the center, to the front of your mat in middle, feet together. Inhale, circle arms up and back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Bend knees, plant palms, step walk, or jump. Go through yoga flow. Any variation you want, you're working on. And then take 5 breaths in child's or downward facing dog. Reconnect to your breath here. So we are breathing Ujjayi breath with sound, making the sound like waves of the ocean. Every inhale and exhale makes a sound. And at the bottom of your next exhale, lift your right leg to the sky, stack your hip, and then straighten the knee, reaching that leg way over. And then square off that hip. So we're gonna bring right knee to right tricep and shift forward. For 5, engage your core. 4, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, kick back up and twist. Bring knee to left tricep, twisting, bring it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kick back up. Now, I would like you to try your Ekapada. If you want, you can just do that same thing again, holding until we come out of it. So use your core strength, you're building strength in the shoulders. Now, Ekapada means your Kundanyasana. You're gonna do part 2 first. So right knee to right tricep. Bend elbows, hug left elbow inside of left hip and shift like your chaturanga shelf arms. You're shifting all your weight forward so that my back leg can float off the ground. Even if your right knee stays bent, that's fine, but try to extend the right leg. I'll show you from this view, this direction. So don't let the elbows come wide. Roll them in, bend them like a shelf. Bend into your left elbow, into your left belly, inside hip. Right knee rests on right tricep. Shift forward, lift your face, lift your head. You could have a pillow there in case you fall. And even if you just float up for a second, just keep trying because you're building muscle memory. You're building strength in your shoulders, your core, your wrists. So again, shift forward. We've been working on this week. Maybe you can even extend your right leg and point it out to the sky. And even more advancement would be to lift off your left elbow so that your body isn't even touching your left elbow. But it's all a process, all in stages. Did everyone try it? Raise your hand. Have you tried it? Yeah, okay, good. Now we're going to do the other eccapoda with the same leg. Just like we crossed from down dog, cross right knee to left tricep, bend in. Now your right elbow is, I'll show you from the side, right elbow rests on outside of leg by hip. As you shift over into your hands, you can extend your legs. It's just like side crow. So even if you just stayed in side crow with knees stacked, that's fine. Or you can try extending them. That would be your Ekapada Kundinyasana 1. So try that version, that variation. Just try, even if it's for a few seconds. You can do it. Build that strength. And did everyone try it? Everybody? You still trying it? Just raise your hand when you're done. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave without you. Okay. All right. Coming back to our downward facing dog. Let's clear out that space by inhale, shift forward, exhale, lower down. Hover and hold. Inhale, press up, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Nice. So I know your wrists are a little sore, but we want to strengthen them. So we want to push through that uncomfortable feeling. Okay, inhale, lift left leg to the sky, bend and straighten that leg. And now we are shifting, first square off the hip and shift your left knee to your left tricep. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and kick up. Opening hip, square off, and twist. Left knee to right tricep for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick up, engaging obliques and core there. Okay, here we go. So same thing. Left knee comes to left tricep. Right elbow hugs in like your forelimb staff pose. Shift forward and then extend if you can. Otherwise, just keep the knee bent. But you're creating a shelf, a 90-degree bend with your elbows. You're not here. You're not here. You're all the way down, creating that. Look at this 90-degree bend. My upper arm is parallel to the ground. That's where you want to be for this to work. And you have to hug in that right arm. So don't let it bow out to the side. Hug it in. And you're shifting all the way forward. If you're afraid of falling in your head, well, first, it's not that far. But put a pillow there. So if you do fall, it's nice and soft. So here, shift. Don't be afraid to shift forward and extend. If you never try, you'll never do it. So try. Practice. You've had a few tries this week on these eccapodas. Okay, so after that one, we'll come back to our downward dog and we'll twist. So you can bring left leg high and swing it all the way over to right tricep and twist. So again, you're bending into the elbows and making that shelf with your body, floating up. You can stay in a side crow if you want. I'll show you here. So side crow would just be stacking knees. You can try to extend maybe just the top leg first and float that off, but you're still resting your or keeping that bottom leg extended. You can also try to extend out and squeeze your quads and try both. So see what you can do. Just try, play around with it. What can your body do today? Just feel it. You got it. Yeah. All right. So now we'll come back to our downward dog. Inhale, clear that space, shift forward plank. Exhale, hover, hold above the ground. Inhale, push through upward. Exhale, push back downward. Drop to knees, reach hands towards feet. Child's pose, forehead to the ground. Breathe. Making that connection with your breath. And slowly sliding up. Bring your backs of hands to the ground, palms face up, fingers face your feet. So we're stretching out the wrists that were so graciously helping us do all those arm balances. Pressing the backs of the hands into the floor. Breathe. Feel the elbows straightening, flexing the wrist there. And now I'll flip and extend the wrist. Fingers in front of knees, palms down. Don't hyperextend like I'm doing. My hyperextensive elbow. If you do, just bend the elbow a little more. That'll help you also feel more in the forearm and the wrist. All right, so coming back into your downward facing dog, we'll look between the hands, step walk, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold, reverse swan dive all the way up, arch back, exhale, hands to chest. All right, so we've been doing this little fun balance sequence, and it's a challenge because you have to, your main goal is to not touch your foot no matter what we do. It's like being in a beautiful state. No matter what's happening around you, you're not going to let that foot drop. You're not going to let your mind go to suffering. You're not going to be a victim. You're not going to feel sad or angry or depressed because you're choosing to feel the way you want to feel in a beautiful state of love, compassion, joy, peace. And you're in control. You're in charge of that in your mind. So focus your mind on grounding. Internally rotate the upper thighs. Spread the toes. Ground into your feet. Shift over into your right foot. Lift your left knee up high. Interlace the fingers. Pull up nice and high. Open up to the side. Release right arm. Hold that knee. Peace finger grip inside of left big toe. Focus. Find a spot to stare at. Don't shift your eye gaze no matter what. Slowly kick out. Maybe your knee can completely straighten. If not, no worries. Focus. Now there's movement all around you. You're going to stay focused. Move that left foot forward. Reach your right arm above you towards the sky. Slow. Move slow with control. Breathe. Now bring both hands. Grab outsides of feet. Bring forehead to knee. Inhale, lift head. Release hands to hips. Point and flex ankle. Squeeze this quad, lift it up nice and high. And slowly reach, bending back your left knee. Grab inside of foot with left hand. Release right arm, kick into your hand. Lift, growing your feet above your crown of your head, coming out, extending the spine. Eye gaze is past right fingertips. Engage core, release foot behind you. Arms come out, airplane wings, warrior 3. You can do it. And reach forward and hinge all the way. Nice job. Exhale, hands to chest. Woo! So a little different variation of the balance, but if you had to touch your foot, you have another side to try and practice with. So here we go. Grounding. Spread the toes, internally rotate the thighs. Grounding is so important in all balance postures. Shift into the left side. Lift and elevate your spine, chest up. Engage your core. Right knee comes to chest, interlace fingers, flex right ankle. Then release left arm. Open up right knee and hip. Peace finger grip inside of right big toe. Slowly start to kick out. Extend, lift, lengthen. Breathe. Following movement will not take you out of your focus, your concentration. Reach that right foot forward. Left arm comes up. Eye gaze is sharp, straight ahead. Reaching for hands to grab foot. Both hands, grab your foot. Forehead to knee. Breathe. Release hands, lift head, point and flex right ankle. Squeeze that quad. Now bend into the knee. Reach back, grab inside of foot with right hand. Extend left arm. Come into your dancer's pose. Look past left fingers, kick those toes like they're growing out of the crown of your head. Be fierce. Look straight ahead at your goals, your future. And then slowly release. Leg comes behind you, arms out wide like airplane wings. Warrior 3. Nice balance, core strength. Last breath, reaching arms forward and hinge up. Arch back, exhale, hands to chest. Woohoo! That was awesome, guys. That was tough. Nice. When you move, when your body's moving, it throws you off balance. But if you move slow and keep that concentration, you'll do it. All right, here we go. I would like you to try your best to do a one-legged yoga flow with not touching the ground. So forelimb staff pose, chaturanga, hover above the ground, push into upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog, one leg at a time. I'll demonstrate. Do it with me. Here you go. Inhale, circle arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Plant palms, step walk. Try your jump, hover, and hold. Float your right leg off the ground. Engage your core. Inhale, push through upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And sorry, I'm mirroring you. I keep forget. Okay, right leg is high. Look over left shoulder. Flip your dog. Wild thing. Hips high. Drop the foot. Kick back up. Right leg to the sky. Come back down. Shift forward again. Same side. Plank. Exhale, lower hover hold. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. And switch. Left leg sweeps up. And inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, lower down. Hover hold. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Stack left hip over right. Bend and straighten. Look over right shoulder. Flip your dog. Hips high. Wild thing. Kick it up. Flip back. Kick left leg to the sky. Stack and square. Inhale, hinge forward hip to plank. And lower hover hold. Inhale, push up. Upward, exhale, downward with that leg hovering the whole time, and then bring it back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps the sky, bring it all the way through between your hands. This is the part where you may need a strap or a block or a pillow, whatever you got. I'll demonstrate for you. Okay, ground your back heel. Now you're already down here. Your hands are already on the ground. So that means you have the flexibility. If you drop your hips, notice how I'm here. If I drop my hips, yeah, it hurts more in my leg. My quad is burning more when I do that. But guess what? That's what's going to help you twist and wrap here. So I want you to lengthen your left bicep over your ear. guess where you're at? You're in a side angle pose here. Your right foot is forward, your right hand, if you can, is on the outside of the foot, on the pinky side. Roll open that shoulder, drop your hips. Now, wrap your left arm behind your back. Don't let that shoulder collapse down. Pull that left shoulder open. Bring your right arm on the inside of your foot. Drop your hips deeper. Now from here, your shoulders are stacked. See if you can wrap that right arm underneath the right leg and grasp your hands behind you. If that is too much of a challenge, of course, you can always use your strap. You would hold it in the left arm behind your back. So you're wrapping this behind your back, holding the strap. Right arm will come under, grab the strap, walk closer together. So that eventually you're going to be able to touch hands behind your back. If this is just all too crazy, wrapping and binding, just use a block. Either elevate your level to do your side angle pose. And then release wherever you're at. Come back to center, drop down, inhale, lift your chest, reaching arms up. And from here, you can use a strap or just grab your foot, either with left arm, both arms, right arm, or with a strap. If you do with the strap, you're coming into it by bringing the strap on the top of the foot and then holding it with one or both hands. All right. Getting that quad to stretch. And then release, shift back into the hamstring, flex the ankle, toes come towards the crown of your head, forehead towards right knee. Shift hips over to the left, right toes move right, feel the IT band all the way down the outside of your leg. I'll show you from this view, you're pivoting, hips shift to the left, toes over to the right. Okay, come back to center. Okay, round 2. You ready for it? No, we're not ready. So this time, I want you to go a little deeper into your side angle wrapper bind. So whatever you just did, you're gonna go a little bit further, a little deeper. And how are we gonna do that? Because we're more warmed up and we're gonna use our breath. So your right hand is going to be on the outside first. Tuck back toes, ground left heel 45 degrees. Lengthen left bicep towards ear. Notice my hips are up high. This is not a straight line, is it? But when I drop my hips, now there's a straight line from my fingertips to my heel of my left foot. Bring your right hand inside your foot. Wrap your left arm behind your back. Roll open shoulder. Use a strap or reach right arm underneath. That's the wrapper, which grabs the left hand. Wrapper is the grabber. Step left foot up to meet right and come into bird of paradise. Ground into left foot, lifting chest. I'll show you from the side. First, come up straight, lift chest, standing tall. Then worry about extending and straightening the leg. Don't worry about doing this until you can get up and stand and ground in your balanced posture. Then drop down when you're ready. Step that left foot back, release your bind, come back into your side angle. Remember, your tendency is going to be hips up here, but just remember, you want to drop them as low as you can. Feel the burn in your right leg. Come down, frame your foot, drop down the back knee. Now I'm gonna switch over here so you can see me. So we're here, right leg is forward, you're in a low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms press and hands come to chest. Twist, left elbow on outside of right knee. Look over right shoulder. Notice I've created a space here. Don't collapse yet here. We're gonna create space, aligning thumbs with sternum. Tuck back toes, lift back knee off the ground. Look over right shoulder, breathe. Exalt your arms, reaching left fingertips to the ground. Maybe a block would help you. If you had a block under this left hand, you could try that. Like so. So you can exalt. And then inhale, come up, water wheel, lunge twist. Woo, using those legs. Feel those legs burn. All right, now from here, I want you to bring palms back together. This time we are gonna collapse. We're gonna twist that left shoulder so far on the outside of the right knee. And you can drop the knee if you need to, but this left hand reaches underneath, right arm wraps behind, and you're working your hands to clasp underneath that right leg for revolved side angle. Again, of course, if that seems crazy, use a belt, use a strap. You'll be able to do it with the strap, okay? So you have that strap in your right arm. It wraps behind your back. Left arm reaches under to grab, okay? Even if you have to grab here and walk your hands closer together. Twisting deeper, drop the hips low. Don't, again, have the hips high. You won't be able to wrap. Drop them deeper and low so you can get that bind in that wrap. Nice. Release and come back to center. So you guys are here at the front of the mat. Tuck your left toes, left knee off the ground. Engage your core. Press strong. Inhale, kick that right leg to the sky. Bend and straighten the knees, stack the hips. Woo! Circle out that knee, hips. Nice. Come back to center. Now we get to do the other side. Yay! So from here, lift up, left leg to the sky, and bring it all the way through between your hands. Grounding your back heel 45 degrees. Left hand is on the outside of your left foot. Drop the hips. Lengthen right bicep over ear, side angle pose. Breathe. Roll open right shoulder and chest. Keep those hips low. Feel the strength building in your left leg. Bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Use your strap if you need to. Wrapping, right arm behind back, left arm underneath. The wrapper is the grabber. Drop hips low. Roll open right shoulder, rib cage, look up. Over right shoulder. Press right pinky toe into the ground. Release. Letting go. Dropping down. Inhale, come up. And again, you can use your strap. You can reach back with right hand or left hand or both. Getting into the quad stretch here. Push, the main thing to keep in mind is to push the hips forward, because if you shift back like that, you're not going to feel anything in the hip flexor or the quad. So we want to isolate that knee on the ground so we can extend the hips forward. That's what stretches the quad. And then release, shift back your hips, lengthen the left hamstring, flex the ankle more. Pull those toes up towards your head, forehead to knee, or you can bring chin to shin. If you think of bringing your chin to your shin, you will lengthen your spine and get a deeper hamstring stretch. Try it. Feel the difference? Ooh, yeah. Because you're not rounding your spine. If your hamstrings are tight, you're going to feel it regardless. But if you're a little more open and you want more hamstring depth, you lengthen that chin to shin, you'll feel it more. Now pivot on your heel. Left toes go left, hips go right. Feel the IT band stretching. Yeah. We're almost done, but not yet. Come back to center, shifting forward. So repeat. Now we're going to go a little deeper. Whatever you just did, I want you to go down a little bit further, dig deeper, and challenge yourself. So coming back to your side angle, drop those hips, get lower, get deeper, use your breath, breathe in. When you exhale, go a little lower. Bringing left hand on inside of left foot, wrap right arm behind back. Wrapping, grabbing wrists, drop hips, step up to top of mat, press into right foot, stand up, just stand up. So I'll show you from the middle here. So when you come up from bird of paradise, you want to ground and lift your chest. You have a tiny micro bend in your knee. Lift up. The last thing you're going to do is extend the foot in the leg. You really want to find your balance and your core strength by lifting your chest tall. And then come back down. Step your right foot back, release back into your side angle, nice and low. Breathe. Come back down, drop your right knee to the floor. Inhale, reaching arms up, press palms. Exhale, hands to chest. Twist, right elbow on outside of left knee. I'm not collapsing yet. If your thumbs are aligned with your shoulder, then you need to press and use leverage of elbow on outside of leg to create that space between your body. Lengthen the spine, twist. Thumbs should be aligned with center of chest. Look over left shoulder, breathe. Now you can come off that back knee. Nice straight line with your back leg, extending arms. You can use the block here if you need something to elevate the ground so you can exalt your arms. Twisting a little deeper, squeeze. Don't let that back knee bend, squeeze it straight. Nice. Now, collapse down your chest and belly as you, just kidding. Inhale, come up for your water wheel, reverse lunge twist. Press palms together. Now collapse, because I want you to wiggle this right shoulder and arm so far on the outside of your left knee. Really get deep on there. And then you're wrapping your left arm behind and right arm comes under to hold or touch fingers or use your strap. The strap is amazing because it still creates that seal, that energy connection. It completes the circuit. So don't think that the strap is a crutch. It's actually helping you more. It's more beneficial to have the strap if your hands aren't touching, if you have one. It's okay if you don't. No worries. And release. Come back down. Frame foot, engage core, shift and kick that left leg way up to the sky. Ooh, that hip. Woo. Bend and straighten left knee. Circle that hip around both directions. Inhale, shift forward, plank, clear it out. Go through your yoga flow. And ending in your downward dog or come to child's pose. And breathe. Take 5 breaths here, reset. Woo. Take a sip of water if you need. So we made it to the handstand part. Okay, so if you are not going to attempt the handstand, I want you to just practice like what we did earlier in the HIIT class with those shifts and jumps. So you don't have to do the kick through, but I want you to shift and kick up, jump, do a few weight shifts here, as well as do like 10 in a row and then walk your hands up as far as you can and shift all your weight so that you drop your head
but your shoulders are stacked. See how my shoulders are directly over my wrists? And I just want you to feel that. And then maybe lift one leg off the ground, lift both. Maybe do a quick jump. So just play around with that weight distribution. Now, if you are going to try the handstand, go ahead and find a clear wall. And it could be a door, of course. You can shut the door. Make sure you lock it so nobody tries to open it while you're in your handstand and you go flying through. Whoops, let me fix this. The main components of your handstand is how your hands are placed. Go figure. So you want to spread the fingers. All 10 fingers are spread. Your hands are slightly cupping a little space so you build strength on the hands. Your hands are directly under your shoulders, not wider. And our shoulders, most people will do this. My hands are wider than my shoulders here. This is not a good base for me. So bring your hands closer. This is actually shoulder width. Okay, your shoulders are not that broad, I guarantee you. Everybody thinks their shoulders and their hips are wider than they really are. So hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread. You're a couple inches, maybe like 4 inches away from the wall. Walk your feet closer, just like we were doing. And then we're gonna kick up one leg. You could choose your leg. I don't care which one. Choose the other one. Try both sides. You're just feeling the weight to distribute in your shoulders. Walk all the way forward, shoulder stack over wrist. And then do a few jumps. Feel it. Feel the weight shift. Feel it as you lift your toes. So do a few, and then get your bearings a little bit. And then don't be afraid to kick up all the way into the wall, okay? Find the wall. Press strong through your palms. Externally rotate the upper arm bones. Externally roll them out and press down into your thumb and index finger. Press strong through the shoulders. Push into the hands evenly. Engage your core. Lift up with the feet. Breathe. And when you're ready, you can come down. But see how long you can hold it for. Maybe you can even float 1 foot off the wall and then try it again when you fall or when you come down. So try a couple times to float up. See if every time you can make it a little longer of a hold. And see if you can float maybe your right leg off the wall first. You can try flexing the ankle and lifting the bottom of the foot up, or you can try pointing the toes and reaching the toes up. There's just 2 different variations. Inner thighs squeeze. Feel lifted up to the ceiling, lifting up. Try a few more, breathe. Do your best. Even if you're just doing the shoulder exercise, make sure you're working your shoulders and your core here. And when you've had enough, you can come into your child's pose, or you have a seat with your hands on your lap. All right. Nice job, guys. So coming into a nice little hip stretch called double pigeon. Yay. So double pigeon, you're going to bring your right knee in front, left knee stacks on top. If you allowed your left hip to lift because you're trying to stack your knees, just use your hands to square off and drop the left hip to the ground. Walk your feet forward. Now here, a nice relaxing pose to hold is to just walk your hands forward and melt your chest and forehead over your legs. If you are working on the actual cow face pose, you can either do it with or without a strap. So reaching, the actual cow face is reaching right arm up,
Left arm under behind and walking hands to touch between shoulder blades, lifting chin, pushing head back. Your strap you would hold in your right hand, bending, and then left arm again grabs and walks up the strap closer towards the other hand. Now notice where you're tight. Are you tight in the left front shoulder? Are you tight in the right on the right side? So the right might be more of your tricep. This is your actual cow face pose. If you want to go a little deeper, you can fold with or without the arms bound. If you keep the arms bound, don't drop your right elbow. Lift it up high to the sky. Nice shoulder stretch here. And hips, of course. This is a great pose to get everything. And release. Now, a fun way to get out of this, lift your knees up, press your feet on the ground, hands come to the right, lift hips, slowly walking your hands over behind you until you twist and pivot. And now your right knee is on top of your left. So again, squaring hips down, you can absolutely just rest here, relax, fold forward and breathe. If you would like to stretch out the arms in the traditional cow face, left arm comes up, right arm comes under, lengthen spine, lift chin, push head back. Feel that left tricep opening up. Feel the front right shoulder, your deltoid. Lifting chin higher, lengthening spine. You can stay here or fold forward with the arms bound. You can use your strap again, of course. Just if you fold forward in cow face, don't let that left elbow drop. Keep it up behind your head. Keep that bound position either with the strap or without. And coming up, release. And extend the legs, shake them out, windshield wiper. And let's come down onto your back. So we got some core in with all those planks and those twists. Let's go ahead and do a few bicycles here. So we'll try our reverse bicycles. So you're pedaling backwards, slow. You're reaching opposite elbow to opposite knee as you pedal backwards. So you're squeezing in. It's very slow motion here. Very slow. Keeping head and chest up the whole time. Lifting up and over. Think of instead of bringing elbow to opposite knee, bring armpit to opposite knee. And release. You can choose to come into another bridge posture like we did in the beginning, bridge pose, or choose your full wheel. Nice big back extension here. Lifting up, hips to the sky, dropping head back, arms and legs extending, shifting shoulders over wrists. Try to hold for 5 breaths. Nice big back extension. Breathe. And slowly come down. Pull your knees into your chest. Grab outsides of feet for happy baby, rocking side to side. Knees come down towards the ground. Find stillness, press tailbone to ground. Pull feet towards each other, bound angle, interlace fingers, pull forehead to toes, use elbows to push knees away. Release, engage core, press palms together, kick out legs, flex ankles, feel inner thighs stretching, arms are reaching up. Bring bottoms of feet together to the ground, still lifting upper body, engaging core. Bending elbows slowly lower down to your recline bound angle. Breathe. Turn your head side to side. Feel your neck release, relax, and let go. Extending left leg out to the bottom of your mat, and then pulling your right knee to your chest. You can use the strap around your foot or just grab the outside of your right foot and extend and into your twist. This time, try to straighten your knee. Extend right arm to the right and drop right shoulder and shoulder blade. You don't have to touch the foot or leg to the ground. You can hover it. You'll feel the IT band stretch. If you want more of a spinal twist, then relax into it. Just drop the foot and twist deeper into the spine and breathe. Slowly come back to center. Hug that right knee into the chest. Switch sides. Other side. Hugging left knee in. Grabbing outside of left foot or use a strap. And extend the leg. Left arm twist. Drop left shoulder to the ground. Turn your head left. Slowly straightening your knee. Both legs straight. You can hover for more of that IT band, or lower to the ground for more of a spinal twist. Breathe. Detoxing your body, helping your digestive system, hydrating the disc, keeping your spine healthy. Come back to center. Pull left knee into chest, pull both knees into chest, rock side to side, and then lift up forehead to knees, find stillness. Extend arms and legs, engage all muscles simultaneously, squeezing everything together, contracting tight, 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 tight. Take a deep breath in and exhale, releasing, relaxing to the ground for your final Shavasana relaxation pose. You made it to the best part. Just like we started class, we're going to stay here and breathe. This time, don't worry about changing your breath. Just breathe naturally and normally. And feel your body just completely release, relax, let go, surrender, and melt into your mat. As you feel with each and every breath, you sink deeper and deeper into total body, full relaxation. Slowly start to deepen your breath and bring your awareness back into the room. Feel your abdomen and chest rising and falling with each and every breath. And just notice your body. Feel any sensations you notice and experience. And start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Get movement back into your wrists and ankles. Maybe turn your head side to side. Stretch your arms overhead. Just slowly ease out of your relaxed state and into a permanent, peaceful state. As you begin to pull your knees to your chest, you could rock side to side and slowly make your way onto your side. Pausing here for a moment on your side. And then pressing up to your comfortable cross-legged seated position. And sitting up tall. Taking a moment here. Noticing how you feel now versus before your class. And doing things every day like yoga, breathing, meditation, eating healthy food, filling your mind with positive things so that it helps to keep you in that beautiful state. Talk to happy, positive, joyful people, and don't watch too much negativity on the news. So keeping this state, this beautiful state, your best self, because you're choosing to be this way. You're choosing to stay in this state each and every day. And that will help to shift others in a more positive way as well. So thank you all for coming this morning. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Just taking a deep breath, reach your arms up overhead and bring your hands down to your heart. I will see you soon. Namaste.